Yeah, I think all I'm going to say is that, see, when dictatorship comes, the only way to fight it is to join together, join hands. Whether the weapon is your vote or whatever other means is available, we need to fight dictatorship. We should not allow it in our country, because dictatorship is a legacy that will strip you of your freedom. And nothing is more important than freedom anywhere you are. Without freedom, there will be no development. Because when monologue triumphs over dialogue, alternatives are suppressed, options are not available, because people are scared of talking. And then one brain cannot run a country. We need many brains and select from them. And that's very important to know. I also want to express how happy I was when Council Fall was able to tell the military that they were not police of the government. They were there to protect the Gambia. Because Sana Sabali clearly indicated that he had a flawed understanding of the Constitution. They thought they could get up any time with guns and say, hey, get up. That's not the case. But the Council Fall was able to make him understand that. And that also tells me that we need to teach our people so that they know their bounds and they know where they should try to involve themselves. Another thing also which is of importance to me is this tribal misunderstanding. I happen to be a hybrid. My mother is Wolof, my father is Mandingo. So for me, I speak Wolof fluently. In fact, better than some people who call themselves Wolofs, because my mother is a Fana. And also speak Mandinka as fluently as any other Mandinka, because my father originally is from Kiang. Okay, so it's therefore important for us to realize that tribe is not very important. Because if you look at Europe, they are full of tribes. Because tribe is characterized by the language you speak. But then you have different languages in Europe: English, French, German or whatever, Polish, Italian, Spanish. But they are able to understand each other. Why can't the Mandinka and the Wolof can see eye to eye? It's not good. I think the government or whatever, or even the UN, should try to come up with a lingua franca in the Gambia, where people can speak one language and understand each other. Because we have it in Guinea-Bissau, where they all speak Creole. You have the Mandingos there, the Manjagos, the Jolas, and all whatnot, but they all speak in Creole. Even our neighbor, Senegal, they all speak Wolof. We should have the same thing here in the Gambia as well. At one time, I remember debating with some boys, and I told them, look, let's take Creole, let's take Aku. But then some of them didn't like that. And the reason why I chose Aku is because it's fluently spoken in the West African sub-region. And it is also affiliated to English and can be written down. So anybody who can speak English can also express himself in Aku. Because I remember the depot, when we had the paramilitaries, they used to speak in Aku. And they were all of different tribes. So I think that's very important. And also when there is dictatorship, we should try to be honest with them, tell them the truth. We should not fear. Fear is our enemy. We should tell them the truth. When these people told me to go and switch off Citizen FM, if I were scared, I would have done it. But I'm depriving the Gambia of the most important commodity, which is information. So information is very important. Well, that's all I have to say, Dr. Cisse, sir. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.